Of practical knowledge formed out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hunter, and we are the home of the truth. This is I.S.U.P.K. Houston / Galveston / Port Arthur Beaumont / Lufkin Sabbath service. You understand me? What we do here every week is we go over the scriptures in the Hebrew and the English, giving a full circle understanding of what the scriptures mean. You know, a lot of stuff's been happening over here down in South Texas lately. You understand me? The Lord came and visited Houston just about a couple of days ago. Right. You understand me? And put the fear of the Lord into the people. If you are in earshot of us, then you should know that fear of the Lord is what's gonna keep you righteous. You understand me? That's gonna put you in the right place. You understand me? And if you watching us right now, then you are in the right place, because we're gonna make sure that you got all the instructions that you need, all those instructions that you've been missing in the Christian church. You understand? Like you've been in the Christian church your entire life, and you haven't been getting any of the instruction that you need in order to be closer to the Most High God. You've been getting instruction to pacify yourself in the civilization or environment or culture called America, which is Babylon, which is Egypt. We will not pacify you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. What we're going to do is we're going to correct you. We're going to rebuke you. We're going to correct you. And just like how we corrected ourselves, we're going to lead you to a place where you can be in a position to correct others, so that we can, you know, create a snowball effect or a domino effect, you understand me, in righteousness around our culture and our neighborhoods, you understand me? Starting here in Houston and surrounding cities, you feel me? That being said, let's go and get started. We good? Medium, which means to stand. State your registry.
YAHANNA, Banyahawada, YAHANNA, Banyahawada, Banyashala.
YAHANNA, Banyahawada, Banyashala.
Yahaba Shim Yahweh Shabrakatham.
Yahaba Shim Yahweh Shabrakatham.
Layashala.
Layashala.
We're going to do our prayers. Amadim Wapanya Hakwadam, and that means turn and face the east. So, we're going to start with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and English.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shemayim.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Yahweh. Malakwatha.
Taba'ah.
Ratazayaka.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazah.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Nathalanawa.
Lacham.
Call.
Yawam.
Wasalaknawa.
Kawatnawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kabawath
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Banasayawan.
Tabaya.
Tabayanawa.
Tabayanawa.
Banasawan.
Banasawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashayanawa.
Hawashayanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Right.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Watapara.
Watapara.
La awalamya.
Awalamya.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, our Father,
Our Father.
which art in heaven,
Which art in heaven.
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power and the glory.
And the power and the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakash the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Abakashah.
Abakashah.
Athalanawa.
Athalanawa.
Akat.
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 Rolak. Salakia.
Unknown caller.
Narapa'a.
Narapa'a.
Kamakala.
Kamakala.
Kamarawa.
Kamarawa.
Akat.
Akat.
Lahatahar.
Lahatahar.
Hamatzazarayim.
Hamatzazarayim.
Akat.
Akat.
Lahakwayam.
Lahakwayam.
Amathayam.
Amathayam.
Akat.
Akat.
Al-Rakawa.
Al-Rakawa.
Amata'ala.
Atama'ala.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Tawad Aman.
Tawad Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel. Yes.
Bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya Saparium.
Salaki. Wahabaya Saparium.
Wahabaya Saparium.
Barak. Bahasham.
Bahashim.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Tawad Aman.
Tawad Aman. What he just said was, in English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us in Israel.
Bless us in Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahaya.
Ahahaya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah. Isaiah.
Ma'ayn.
Ma'ayn.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakayaka.
Walayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makarai.
Makarai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Ah. Lepashka.
Lepashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wabawa'akat.
Wabawa'akat.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'aid Iwalam.
Wa'aid Iwalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eye.
I will lift up mine eye
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasha'ala.
He that keepeth Yasha'ala.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All. Dalayamaka.
Damayalaka.
All Thakarash.
All Thakarash.
All Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
All Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana. Our Yakabia.
Our Yabika.
Our Yabika.
Our Yabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Ka'ash.
Sha'awa.
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 Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amyaka.
Al-Amyaka.
Ya'ama Yawad.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Salaki. Ya'ama Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
All ya to the
Waya'i.
all ya to the I to the what?
Waya Taya'i Tazawwa.
Salaki. Well ya to ya I to the what?
Waya Taya'i Tazawwa.
All to the Pawanyaka.
All Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakat Yadam.
Wanakak Yadam.
Magawa.
Magalia.
Salaki. Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yasakar.
Yasakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwad. Kaya.
Kaya.
Now what I tell the what?
Now what I Tazawwa.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
All Yakad.
All Yakad.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Alahaya.
Aholia.
Alahat. Adawam.
Adawam.
Wamasha'ai Aliyam.
Wayashama'i Yaham.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Amawan.
Wamawan.
Amalat.
Wamalat.
Palasha.
Palasha.
I'm Yashab.
I'm Yashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hawa.
Hayawa.
Zarwat.
Zarwat.
Laban Yalawat.
Laban Yalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
I.S.H.A.L.A.M.
I.S.H.A.L.A.M.
Kamadyan.
Kamadyan.
Kasiyasara'a.
Kasayasara'a.
Kamadyan.
Kayabyan.
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 Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashawan.
Koyashawan.
Not Shamadwa.
Now Shamadwa.
Bayada Ira.
Ba'ayanda Ira.
Bayada
Hayawa.
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 Daman.
Daman.
La'arama.
La'arama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Na Yadabwa.
Nadayamawa.
Ka'arab.
Ka'arab.
Wakala Abba.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakal Tazalamanai.
Wakaza Manai.
Call Nasiya Kamwa.
Call Nasiya Kamba.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Na'arasha.
Na'arasha.
La'awa.
Lanawa. Ath.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapayaraka.
Lapanyaraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Ira.
Daba Ira Yaira.
Wakala Abba.
Wakala Abba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Tharadapma.
Tharadapma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasa Wapathka.
Wabasa Wapathka.
Thalabaham.
Dabahalam.
Bahalam.
Dabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayaba'awa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayada'ayan.
Aidi.
Wayakapawa.
Wayakapawa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayada'aiwa.
Wayada'aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadwa.
Labadka.
Labadka. All you want.
All you want.
All Kaharataza.
All Kaharatza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Lord.
O Lord.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O Lord.
O Lord.
For lo,
lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate
have
thee
lifted up the head.
have lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden
and
one.
consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Yasha'Allah
that the name of Yahshua
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more
For
remembrance.
they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against
the
thee,
tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Israelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
and the Hagarine,
Hagarine,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Unto them as unto the Midianites.
as to Sisera,
As to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
become as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like
and
Oreb,
like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea.
all their princes as Zabah,
All their princes as Sabbath,
and as Zalmunna,
and as
who
Zamuna.
said,
Who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of power
the houses of the power
and possession.
in possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wheel.
as the stubble before the wind,
Stumble before the wind.
as the fire burneth the wood,
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as a flame setteth the mountains on
And
fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill thy faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh. Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to
Let
shame.
them be put to shame.
And perish. That men may know.
Men may know
That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, with that, Sar, turn back around and your shopping, which means to sit. Get those prayers a hand. That's Psalms 83. It said, so persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Real
God
time.
dang.
Real time.
Hey, come on now.
Real time.
I ain't even write that. King David wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Bars. You know what I'm saying? Wrote that ages ago. It's still effective. It's still affecting today.
And if I could,
Go
sir, right, that should let you know that Mother Nature is not in charge of the weather.
Yeah.
Right?
Ain't no such thing as Mother Nature.
Real talk.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
It's
Father,
only Father God.
and Father Time is not in control of what's going on, brother.
Yeah,
You understand? So what Houston experienced 2 days ago was a real visitation of the Most High Power, brother.
What I really want to know is, if I could, I want to know, how did them chakras help y'all ass in that storm?
Ooh-wee.
You understand me? Was your root chakra set it? Was your crown chakra in alignment?
Real
Did that
talk.
stop you from getting your power off?
Real
You understand me?
Did
Help
it
me
work-
understand
Did
something.
it work as a generator?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Did you align your chakra and get your power back on? Like Kevin Gates, did you touch your battery on your car with
Come
both
on
your
now.
hands?
Jesus,
You understand
bro.
me, Kevin Gates? Why wasn't you out here in Houston cutting people's power on with your chakra power? You understand me? You charge your crystals up the day before. Why didn't your crystals keep the powers on in your house, Katy, Texas?
Right.
Help me understand. What you got up?
Get the microphone up. Get the microphone. You gotta turn it on, probably.
Yeah.
So they in the dark right now burning sage.
Come on now. Come on now. That sage ain't gonna stop them mosquitoes from tearing your ass up because it's hot in your house.
Real talk.
You understand me? Well, it might push the mosquitoes away a little bit, but you're still gonna be sweating. You're gonna be musty. That
Right.
sage ain't gonna stop you from being musty. I don't care how much of that burnt sage you rub up under your arms, it's still gonna stink.
They rub it up under their arms?
I mean,
I didn't
maybe.
know that.
They might. Shoot, I don't know. That shit, it better be doing something with it. Shit. They just using it as incense. Like, shoot, rub it under your arms. Shoot, you make the best out of all of it. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all ain't wasting that sage just by burning it, right?
Real talk.
It must got some more properties to it. It got to, right? You got a bad spirit coming under your arms. Needs to be cleansed. All right, man. Let's get started, man. Everybody that's following along, let's see who we got here today, man. Let me pull it up. Salakia, y'all. Normally I had this pulled up already. Matter of fact, I think I do have it pulled up. Let me pull it up on my laptop so I can see y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, yeah, the Lord, it was the Lord that sent that wind, sent that rain, knocked them trees down, knocked them the colony of electrical lines down. That was the Lord that did that, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the Lord judges the earth, brother.
There it is.
You see what I'm saying? So while the men of the Lord go out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to feed our people, brother, and we have to see our people in the most oppressed states. For why? You understand? America is tell you this, Joe Biden, you keep going out and you keep spending $66 billion on military defense for Israel. The Lord is going to shut down your country, Joe Biden.
Right.
You understand? And then now he declared Houston that a natural disaster struck, so now you have access to get a gift. Brother, don't let that little insurance money spoil your heart, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or the Lord will keep sending disaster.
That's right.
You
You
understand?
understand me? Hey, man, look, the Lord is sending disaster to anybody and everybody who stands against him. So y'all might want to put yourself in a position
to be covered by the Most High God. And how do you do that? By following the laws, statutes, commandments. And where do you learn that? You can learn it right here in the I.S.U.P.K, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We've been teaching since 1969. We've been trying to get the community right since 1969, and we're not going to stop now that it's 2024. We're going to keep going until Christ comes back, no matter who stands against us. What else we got? So let's get started. You know what I'm saying? Just like I say, in the Sabbath service, what we do here is we go over the Hebrew and the English so that you can get that full circle understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get that in the Christian church. You don't get that anywhere but in the I.S.U.P.K. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we equip you with the tools that you need in order to succeed here in the environment that you're in this world, in Babylon, in spiritual Egypt. You understand me? So that we can be protected, and no matter what tempest or storm comes, you don't have to be afraid because you know that the Lord is with you. I was in the middle of the storm myself. I was not afraid. I had to put courage into the sisters, the Hispanic and the black sisters that was with me.
Right.
You understand me? Because they were afraid. But me, I told them, what did I tell? I said, you in the most protected place in downtown Houston right now.
Talk.
Because you're with a priest.
Real
You understand
talk.
me? And what I do is I follow the law, statutes, commandments, and the Lord is going to protect me. So you pretty much got protected by proxy. You understand me?
proxy,
You just happen to be in the right place at the right time.
You
You
got
understand me? In a bad situation, you in the right place at the right time.
You got pedestrian protection.
You know what I'm saying? Like, call me progressive. You understand me?
You're in good hands.
You in good hands.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All state. Both sides,
Whatever
right.
state. you know
Whatever
what I'm saying?
state. Whatever state you in, I.S.U.P.K. We
Real
gonna
talk.
protect you.
You with a priest. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? That being said, man, if you're following along with us, go ahead and pull up the
Book of Joshua.
open if you want to follow along in the Hebrew with us, open up Bible Hub on your phones. If you open up Bible Hub on your phones, then you'll be able to open up when it opens up, you'll see the dark blue line at the top, then you got the lighter blue line, then the grayish line right up under it. It say INT up on there, or interlin, like on your laptop. Click that. It'll bring you to the interlinear. Once you get to the interlinear, then you want to go to the drop-down box at the top, the very top. You can use the first drop-down box to go to Joshua, the second drop-down box to go to chapter 18, and then drop that down once again so you can go to chapter 18, verse 8. And that's what we're going to be starting today. We got YAHANNA up here with us, man. Give him a hand.
Real talk. My brother.
My nigga, man. Yeah, that nigga. Got a lot. We got some brothers in here too today, man. I want to shout out my brothers today, man. Shout out to
Real talk.
Officer Yaga Rum in the building.
Real talk.
We got Officer Yakatazab in the building.
Real talk.
And we got Big Kaya y'all.
Real talk.
Big Kaya y'all Gadal. You
Real
understand me?
talk.
Trooper Gadal in the building.
Don't forget.
Don't forget him. You understand me? Came here ready to go. You understand me? That's how we do it, man. All the brothers and sisters that's following along with us, man. Shout out to y'all too, man. We really appreciate y'all. Who we got here? Let's see what we got here. In the chat, we got Jean Arias with the SHALAM. Give her a hand, man. She trying.
We're gonna figure it
She
out.
trying. We gonna figure it out. We gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? Me. Who else we got? We got YAHANNA, man, out of El Paso. You know we love that sister. Standing strong in El Paso. Ace deep with her husband, man.
Real
doing that
talk.
thing, man. Y'all know she showed this tremendous love out there at Passover, man.
Real talk.
She sat up there and she not only did she come with products for every righteous man that she could find, you understand me, as much product as she could give to any righteous man she could see, you understand me, but she also got her hands dirty and helped with the brunch at Passover morning, man. Give her a hand.
right.
Who else we got?
And the
Oh, we
lamb
got
for the
Makwadash in the building, man. Makwadash, man. Hey, you keep taking your medicine, sister. We gonna get you right. You understand me? Just take that medicine, man, and follow the Lord. You understand me? Listen, and maybe the Lord will give you favor again, sis. Who we got else? We got the Zamana. You understand me? Officer Matabar's real. Shout out to Officer Matabar real. Man, Officer Matabar, we had an amazing time at the Passover. Officer Matabar, man. I love that brother to death, man. Shout out to Louisiana. Who else we got? Oh, we got Guillermo, man. Guillermo, what's up, baby? That's Sister YAHANNA's husband, man. Shout out to Guillermo, man. That's my boy, man. That boy that came to work too, man. He did his thing out there.
Who else we got? Who is this? From Egypt to Israel. Who is this?
Whoever it is, gave
Okay,
us
whoever it
a
is, man, gave us a salute, man. Shout out to from Egypt to Israel. You understand me? Give him a hand. Who else we got? We got Alasia. Oh shoot! Also, y'all can run real. Go ahead. She in class, man. Yeah. I'm gonna see see my man read today. I'm gonna see my man read. He been practicing.
There him go, girl.
There you go. He in here, sis.
That's my
Come
man.
on now. All right, let's see here.
For real.
Let's get it, man. All right, go ahead, Yahawakan. You go ahead and get started.
Khan. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 18, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Wayakwamwa. It's like a Wayakwamwa. Ha Anashim. Wayalakawa. It's like Wayalakwa.
Wayalakwa.
It's like Wayalakwa. Wayatazawa. Yahawashai. Af. Ha Halakim. La Kathab. Af. Ha Arataza. La Amar. La Kawa. Wa. It's like it. Wahath. 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 Halakwa. Ba Arataza. Wakathabwa. Awatha. Washawabwa. Alia. Wapa. Ashalayak. Lakam. Gawaral. La Panya. Yahweh. Bashalah. Verse 9. Wayala Kwa. Ha Anashim. Waya I Barwa. Ba'arataza. Waya Kathabwa A. La I Rayam. La Shabaya. Chalakwayim. Ayel. Sapar. Waya Ba'awa. All. Yahawashai. All. Ha Machana. Shalah. Verse 10.
Hey, we're not streaming on Galveston page right now?
I don't think so, sir.
Why not? What's going on with that?
It's lucky. He said something's wrong with it.
What's wrong with it? You know how to do it?
I think it's something wrong with the Facebook. If it's still the same thing that was wrong.
The YouTube? Something wrong with the YouTube?
When it doesn't stream through restream, you have to accept something on Facebook.
What about YouTube?
Oh, you mean go through YouTube and do? No,
I'm saying, what about the YouTube on the Galveston YouTube?
Oh, I don't know. I ain't set it up. I didn't check.
You didn't check? All right, go check real quick.
Okay.
Give us a second. We got a couple of technical difficulties. Give us 1 second. We're gonna kick right back up where we left off. Baba Kashar.
Yeah. It's not been on. I'm looking at it. The
You
stream
need
is
help
off.
out?
It's on now.
It's Galveston running.
Galveston Facebook is running.
I said YouTube.
Man, it's like Galveston YouTube.
Come on now. Stay with me. Let me check.
Shit, we still on this one though.
It's on, but it's not running. It's a
The
black
Houston?
screen. It's a black screen.
No, we on now.
He just cut it back on.
Oh,
Where's the Galveston at, bro?
Galveston Facebook, sir. Galveston YouTube.
YouTube.
it's on now, sir.
I don't see Galveston YouTube.
I'm on it right now.
Nah, it's on.
You good?
No, it ain't. Yeah, there you go.
It's on, son.
All right, can y'all hear? Yeah, man. You gotta, there we go. There we go. Get a Lord a hand clap, man. Yeah, man. Technical difficulties, man. Y'all know how it goes. Sometimes we have technical difficulties. It don't take much for us to get them corrected, you know.
Just another way to know who the devil is, brother.
That's right. All right, so let's go. Let's get back to it. Salakia.
We at verse 10, right?
Uh-huh.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 18, verse 10, in the Hebrew. Wayat Shalak, Laham, Yahawashai, Gowaral, Bashalah, Lapanya, Yahweh, Waya, Chalakwa, Sham, Yahawashai, Af Ha-Arataza, Lapanya, Yasha'ala, Kama, Chalakwath, it's like Kama, Chalakwatham, verse 11, Waya'il, Gowaral, Mata, Banya, Banyamyam, it's like Banyaman. It says Banyamin, but it doesn't say Banyamin. It says Banyaman.
Yeah, that's cool. I see it.
It's Banyamin.
You say bang your mind?
It's like it. Banyaman. Lamash Pachatham. Waya Taza'ah. Gabawal. Gawaralam. Bayam. Banya. Yahawada. Wabayan. Banya. Yahwasap. Verse 12. Wayahaya. Laham. Ha. Gawal. It's like a Ha Gabawal. La Pa'ath. Taza Pawana. Man. Ha Yaradan. Wa'ila. Ha Gabawal. All Kathap. Ya, it's like Ya, Yahweh. Ma Taza Pawan. Wa'ila. Bahar. Yama. Wa Hayawa. The Taza Afya Yawa. Madabara. Bayath. Awan. Verse 13. Wa'ibar. Masham. Ha Gabawal. Lawaza. All Kathap. Lawaza. Nagaba. Haya'a. Bayath. All Wayad. Ha Gabawal. I Tarwath. Adar. Il Hahar. Ashar. Managab. Labayath. Harawan. Thakathawan.
Ads.
It's like it's not going. I think. Verse 14.
The mads.
What's the R? Ha Gabawal. Wanasab. It's like Wanasab. Slakia. La Pa'ath. Yum. Nagaba. Man. Hahar. Ashar. Al Panya. Bayath. Harawan. Nagaba. Waha Yawa. Third Taza'ath Yawa. All Quarayath. Ba'al. Haya'a. Quarayath. Ya'irayim. Ayar. Banya. Yahawada. Za'ath. Pa'ath. Yum. Verse 15. Pa'ath. Nagaba. Makwa Taza'a. Salakia. Makwa Taza. Quarayath. Ya'irayath. It's like Ya'irayim. Waya Taza'a. Ha Gabawal. Yama. Waya Taza'a. All Ma'ayam, it's like Ma'ayan, Maya, Napathawak. Verse 16. Wayarad. Ha Gabawal. All Quataza. Hahar. Ashar. Isle. Panya. Gaya. Ban. Hanam. Ashar. Ba'aimakwa. Rapa Ayam. Tazapo Wana. Wayarad. Gaya. Hanam. All Kathap. Ha Yabawasya. Nagaba. Wayarad. Ayan. Regal. I'm trying to come. Verse 17. What the R? Mutaza Pawan. Waya Taza'a. Ya'ain. Ayan. Salaki. Ayan. Shamash. Waya Taza'a. Isle. Salaki. All. Gala Yalawath. Ashar. Nakak. Ma'ila. Adamium. Wayarad. Aban. Bahan. Bun. Awaban. Verse 18. Wa'ibar. All. Kathap. Mawal. Ha'ai Rabah. Tazapawana. Wayarad. Ha'ai Rabatha. Ha'ai Rabatha. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 18, verse 8 in the English. And the men arose and went away.
Okay, so hold on. Before we get started, just so y'all know that we still going over the allotment and the dishing out of inheritance for the tribes of Israel, according to what Joshua has conquered and the land that they've taken over under the name of the Lord. See, again, as we've been saying for the past few weeks, as we've been describing this, is that, you know, when you do what the Lord commands of you, when you follow what the Lord has done for you, not only will you win wars, but you will receive the rewards of that win. You know what I'm saying? You will be able to receive that inheritance that the Most High God has promised you. You understand me? What the Most High God promised the Israelites in the time of Moses was the promised land. You understand me? And what happened was, when Moses passed the torch down to Joshua, you know what I'm saying, me? We know how that went. You know, Joshua ended up taking over all of this land in the name of the Most High God. They went through their trials and tribulations on the way, and they found out that it's a certain way that you're supposed to serve the Lord, and that's in all subjection and all obedience. What we need to do as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is learn from Joshua. Because what Joshua did was, he not only did he take the torch, and he had to take control of a whole nation at that point, but then he ran into troubles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had the brother that that took the Babylonish, that's the Babylonish garment? That's what it was, yeah.
Has that already passed?
Yeah, that already passed, right? He took the Babylonish garment. They had to check that at the door, kill him and all his family, his house, his hamster, his dog, his, you know what I'm saying, his kids. It burnt his clothes, everything. You know what I'm saying? Wiped them out, full wipeout. You understand me? Just to not only because he did wrong, but just to set an example for all the other people to know that this is what happens when you go against the Lord. You understand me? What we're seeing today is Deuteronomy 28 told us that these things will happen to us if we do not follow what the Most High God tells us to do. And right now we're seeing live in front of our faces the same thing that happened to that brother who stole the Babylonish garment in the works of Deuteronomy 28.
Right.
You understand me? What's happening in Deuteronomy 28 is happening to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans right now, today. Has happened to us in our recent history. You understand me? Not only is that how we identify ourselves, but that is how we know that we're not in the right place right now. That's how we know that we still need work. That's how we know that we got to tighten up like Joshua had to tighten up. He had to tighten up all the troops. He had to set an example. And right now, the Most High God has set an example with us. You understand me? What we need to understand is that if we plan on being back in the righteous standing like Christ came here to sacrifice himself for, so that we could be in righteous standing, then we need to start taking advantage of that sacrifice and doing the right thing. And then we will get to Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 15 1 through 14 instead of Deuteronomy 28, 15 through 68. 15 through 68. You see me? You understand? Like, that's what, 43 punishments. What you got?
And if I could, real quick, this part here, what we went over in verse 7, in chapter 17, to culminate everything you're saying. Not only did the Most High through Moses give us the land, but the Lord wanted. Not only did we given the land, we were also given servants in that land.
That's right.
Within that land, the Lord also gave us people to serve us while we were there.
That's right.
You saw the inhabitants of that land didn't own the land no more, but they in order to spare their life, they served us.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and parts of it too, Ephraim and Manasseh were having problems because they didn't want to go fight and take the land.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what Joshua had to tell them. Hey man, y'all go out there. Okay, what was they had the Canaanites, and the Canaanites had pretty much tanks. They had chariots that had iron on them, right? And so you trying to fight them in the valley. So Joshua gave us the war strategy to go up in the mountains. And where you neutralize chariots, they can't take no chariot in the mountain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord gave us solutions even to our problems, even in the land that he gave us, that he told us, go take it. Right? And then Joshua said, look, give us 3 men, right, and go out and spy the land. And then they're going to come back and give me a report. So that's where we're at too, sir. Salaki.
That's right. Let's see here. Well, go ahead. Let's get to reading. And what we'll find out is that, you know what I'm saying, with doing all of this, then we will not only will we receive, you know, the benefits of the Most High God in winning the war, but we receive the like Ashar said, the inheritance, the captives. You understand me? Those who will serve us, the servants. But all the rewards
Right.
that the Most High God has for us. He said, blessed here, blessed there, blessed this, blessed that. 1 through 14. You understand me? Like, if you want to receive those blessings, like the Christian church say that you could be blessed just by singing the song, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, raising your hands up in the sky and giving tithes. You understand me? But the real blessing comes in is when you be obedient to the Most High God and he give you everything that he promised you. You understand me? They like to prosperity preach and tell you that you're going to get this and you're going to get that if you come to church and keep putting your money where your mouth is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they say. You understand me? I don't know. I ain't been to church in a while. I don't know what they saying now. They might be saying something new. You know, they got first fellas in the church now. They got the pastor and the first fella,
And the first gentleman.
the first gentleman. Yeah, whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? The first fella, the first gentleman, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got in the Christian church now. It's been a safe haven for sinners. You understand me? So that sinners can live in their sin and live abundantly
They say they serve
in America.
They say they serving the Lord.
You know what I'm saying? And like Christ said, man, you say you serve me by mouth, but what are you doing in by deed? Paraphrase.
That's right.
You understand me? Like if you're not serving the Most High God in your actions, then your word means nothing. That's what you call integrity. You understand me? Being being a man with integrity matters as far as being a man is involved. You understand me? Not only that, when it comes to your spirituality and what the Most High God wants from you, he not only does he deserve integrity, but he demands it. He demands you be a man of your word. You stand by your oaths. You say you're going to stand by something, you stand by it, and you stick with it. So you made an oath to God, you stand with that oath. You understand me? You stand by it, and you follow it. We made a covenant with the Most High God long ago with our forefather Abraham. We're supposed to stand by this oath.
That's right.
And when we broke it the first time, Christ came down here to give us another shot. Because we were under the first testament, he gave us a second shot with this new one. This new covenant. And this was our chance to shine. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you still have time. You still have time to turn yourself around. You still have time to call yourself obedient, to put down those heathen ways. You understand me? Those heathen ways like following the Instagram trends and twerking all online and doing all, following the heathen ways like from the little things to eating shrimp and lobster and crab to having dreadlocks and all that to being a homosexual.
Voting.
To voting.
Right.
To putting all this stock into these heathen cultures instead of putting your whole trust and stock into the Most High God that he will do what he said he's going to do.
Come learn. How about you come learn, if I could, sir?
Hmm?
How about you come learn how to do it?
Come on now.
And that's the whole point.
Right.
Right, we don't know how to serve the Lord. You understand? We don't know how to read these scriptures properly. We don't know how to do none of this stuff. You understand? What's happening? You said cutting? Okay. Yes.
Yeah. That's
But that's the whole thing about it, man. You understand? That's the whole thing about it. Like we got to you got to come learn. That's why this is a school, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the school, the Israelite school. Come learn how to be an Israelite again.
Right.
Come learn how to take back your culture. Come learn how to serve the Lord. Right? It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? We might look crazy, right? But come deal with your brother. As they found out on the Ugly Money podcast, right? They found that out.
Right.
You know, China Monet and all them brothers from the Ugly Money podcast. Now they gonna start coming to UPK event.
Right.
We got a cookout in Atlanta, brother, and they gonna come out. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing that they learn is that there's real brotherhood and sisterhood here.
Right.
There's real love and compassion, man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So just know that's what we need
Right.
in our community. You understand what I'm saying? We need to learn how to stop buck dancing and jiving for everybody else and just come learn how to come show our people love and compassion.
That's right.
Like you said.
Go ahead, man. Let's get back to the scriptures, Baba Shah.
Khan. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 18, verse 8. And the men arose and went away, and Joshua charged them that went to describe the land, saying, Go and walk through the land, and describe it,
It's right here, sir.
and come again to me,
Oh, you need to plug it in up here?
that I may here cast lots for you before the Lord in Shiloh.
It's okay.
Verse 9.
It's okay. I put it back.
And the men went and passed through the land, and described it by cities into 7 parts in a book, and came again to Joshua to the host at Shiloh. Verse 10. And Joshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before the Lord. And there Joshua divided the land unto the children of Israel according to their divisions.
Now y'all know what casting lots mean, right?
What it mean? Microphone.
Like it means to throw dice.
Not necessarily done.
Well, nah, I mean, it's pretty much the same
Right.
thing. Shooting the dice and seeing who gonna get first and who gonna get last.
Who got
Right.
the highest
You know what I'm
number?
saying? Who got T lead when you shoot the dice? It's like T lead.
Right,
You understand me? Before you shoot the dice, you T lead. You go see who gonna shoot first.
right,
You know, who got the highest number, lowest number, high or low.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see, whoever got the highest or the lowest number, then you go first, and then then go counterclockwise. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the same concept, which lets you know, by the way, that things that we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
You understand me? We've been shooting dice a certain kind of way in the hood, and it just so happens that the same thing is being done in the Bible. You understand me? Like, come on now, like
It's not a coincidence.
it's not, it's not doesn't take a rocket scientist to see the similarities. You understand me? We don't see the Edomites doing this. Don't see the Moabites doing it. You know what I'm saying? They do gamble. The Moabites, they do be in them gas stations.
Right. For real.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna look. We're gonna leave that as that. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, go ahead, go to the next one.
Khan. Verse 11. And the lot of the tribe of the children of Benjamin came up according to their families, and the coast of their lot came forth between the children of Judah and the children of Joseph. Verse 12. And their border on the north side was from Jordan, and the border went up to the side of Jericho on the north side, and went up through the mountains westward, and the goings out thereof were at the wilderness of Bethaven.
So, if I could, sir, what needs to be understood, right? If we go back and we coordinate, right, and map out what the Lord is actually telling us, where we'll find our land, brother.
Right.
That land that they're fighting over now is not theirs. It belongs to us. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the scriptures are telling us.
Right.
Right? So all we need to do is be obedient, brother, because that's how Israel got out of Egypt, through their obedience, right?
Right.
Through doing what Moses said to do, so the death angel would pass over us, brother.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, brother, like the blueprint is clear, man.
Right.
You understand? The way out is clear. It ain't changed. You see what I'm saying? It's been the same since in the beginning.
Right.
What you got, brother?
Like I the one, and everybody that's hearing these words or that get a chance to hear the truth, they should be obliged to do this, because this is the only way you can really. You don't have tanks.
Right.
You ain't gonna outgun these devils and all that.
Come on, brother.
So you should be doing your damnness to follow this. You get what I'm saying? So we will be able to overcome these devils.
Right. That's right. And understand that what this should show too is understand that our weapons were never carnal.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We never could pick up a sword or rock to do none of that to fight our enemies, brother. You see what I'm saying? Our God, our power is the one that does amazing things in the earth, and that's what delivers us, brother.
That's right.
So all we need to do is turn back to that power and stop pissing that power off.
That's
Right.
right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The Lord already has our allotted inheritance. He already created the earth, and he gave us servants to serve us. You see what I'm saying? The Lord told us who to hate and what not to hate. You know what I'm saying? He told us when there's a time to do it. He told us there's a time to love. He told us there's a time for peace. The Most High has gave us everything we need, brother.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He's even given us a leader for us to follow.
Right.
A brother that understands the struggle,
That's
brother.
right.
You see what I'm saying? And he talk about it all the time. But brother, you know, we can't, there's nothing that we really literally have no excuse, man.
That's
Right.
Salaki, sir.
I mean, no excuse is not just the mantra of the UPK because it sounds tough.
Right.
You feel me? Like, we say it because it's literally what we live in America today. Like, you can't give yourself an excuse to sin against the Most High God
That's right.
if you say you love Him.
That's right.
You understand me? Like, I can imagine if you don't, if you're an atheist and, you know what I'm saying, you say God's not real and all these different things, that you may be inclined to sin. I get it. I'd understand that way more than I would understand a person who says they love God, but then when God tells you to do something, you don't follow what God says, and then you blame it on Paul,
Come on now.
and you blame it on Paul, who was taught by Christ, and Christ says, "Be ye perfect as the Father in heaven." Like, it don't even add up.
Right.
It don't add up. You know what I'm saying, me? But this is the Christian church giving themselves an excuse. You understand me? You use Peter's vision,
Right.
use Paul's deep thoughts.
Right.
You know, Paul talk real deep.
Right.
You need a breakdown for Paul. That's what Peter said.
Don't just try to handle Paul.
Yeah, don't just try to listen to Paul thinking you're gonna get it, and you ain't even read the Torah yet.
You can't read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John and say you're gonna understand Paul.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really understand more than just the scriptures, the history, you gotta put yourself out there in this time of the Bible
Right.
to really understand Paul and what he was saying. What you got?
And if I could, atheists are really without excuse too.
Right.
Because if you're looking for love, right, atheists, you need somebody to love you.
Right.
Right? You want somebody to love you. Right? And if you expect somebody to love you and respect you, you see what I'm saying? Then that's all the love and the respect the Most High is asking for.
Right.
Don't just tell me you love me. You see what I'm saying? If you say you love me, then this is what I'm telling you to do.
Right. Right.
So how are you an atheist? If you want a woman to love and respect you, how are you going to be an atheist? Make that make sense, right? How are you going to want anybody to respect you and treat you with respect if you disobey the laws of the Most High?
Right.
Right.
That makes no sense.
Don't.
What you got,
Hello. Salakia, sir. Like you said, the atheists don't have excuses either. Some of the atheists out there know the scriptures better than the Christians, and they say they know the scriptures better than us.
Hey, way to rephrase that. Good job.
They definitely know the scriptures better than the Christians, so they don't have excuses either.
Right. Most High Christ.
Like, the bottom line is that since we've been given, first off, we got stronger opportunities than anybody in our history has had to know new information. We got it at the palm of our hands. We don't even got to go doing no searching about it.
That's right.
The hardest books that you've ever come across, you can Google search them and you can get a resource and pull that book up on your phone and read it right in front of your hand at the blink of an eye. No, you don't even, like, we phasing libraries out
Right.
because of the internet. There's really no excuse for anyone to know what God wants and what he says. But it's absolutely no excuse for a person who says they love God.
That's right.
You say you love God and then you make an excuse?
That's insane. Or hate another black man?
How could you? You know what it really means? It really means that you don't love God like you think you do.
Real time.
What you got?
Salakia. And a lot of this, like, stem from people not knowing how to respect boundaries, not knowing how to set them and respect them. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how a person expect another human being to respect their boundaries, they wishes and stuff, and then they just think that they just say they believe God, blah, they love God, and his boundaries that he set for you, you just cross
Nah,
them
that's
every
real.
day.
That's real.
Crazy.
Like what the brother bringing out is heavy.
Real time.
You as a person, this is what he's saying. You as a person, every day, you could be next to a person and understand that, hey, black women, you can understand, hey, you're not supposed to touch my hair.
Right. I don't like it.
You're not supposed to. It's a certain way you talk to me.
Right.
It's a certain way you approach me. It's a certain way. If you say you love me, it's certain things you're supposed to show to say that you love me.
Right.
You understand me? As adults, we all know that we set our own conditions on what we feel is real love and what's not.
Right.
But when it comes to God, we think that God takes anything. We think God just, he know my heart. He know your heart. So your actions don't matter. He just know your heart. He know your heart even though you selling drugs and killing people right next to you. But he know you got a good heart. So he gonna overlook the things that you're doing that's destroying other people because your heart is good. Your heart ain't good as you think it is. That's the real thing. He got one real quick.
Salakia, sir, going back to what you were saying, actions speak louder than words.
That's
but,
it.
But they're the same people that be like, they love God in church, singing and dancing. The moment they leave, they go smoke weed.
Real
They go to a crawfish bowl, Christmas
Come on
party.
now. Come on now. And them the least of the commandments. So, the very least commandments, even Christ said that if you do these or teach men to do so, then you will be the least of the kingdom.
Right.
And, you got Christians that read this and be like, oh, well, shoot. I mean, I'm still making it to the kingdom.
Right, goofball.
Like, come on now, man. Like, if you really love somebody, you gonna give them the least that you can give them?
Right.
If you really love them. Like, this the real thing that people gotta understand. Like, you expect people to love you in a certain way. You expect people to treat you a certain way. If a black woman or a black man or a Hispanic woman or a Hispanic man or a Native Indian man or woman gets treated a certain type of way, y'all want to go marching in the street. Y'all want to raise hell in the cities.
Right.
But then you say you love God and treat him any kind of way. And he's supposed to just take it. Why? Because God is love. Like, what kind of God are you creating in your own head like, you can say that God is creating us in his own image and you don't take you don't allow certain things, but then you think God allows it, but you made in his image.
Right.
Like,
It's
I
okay.
could, like,
If I could, the Lord,
make it make sense.
the Lord will fix it. What he'll do is he'll send 80 mile an hour winds to your city, brother.
Through your downtown.
In 20 minutes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he'll do.
Tear your whole city up real quick.
Yeah.
Bend them power lines up like foil paper.
I'm gonna tell you what, he'll make them trees that been sitting in your yard for 30, 40 years. He'll let it fall and smash up your house.
Come on now.
That's what he'll do, brother.
Trees as old as your granddaddy getting smashed on.
Right.
And as young as your kids, as young as you. getting toppled over. Man, I seen a tree get toppled over. I'm talking about, you know a tree be young when it's split open and it's got red wood in the middle.
That's right.
Like, it's like you done made the tree bleed. Like, this tree ain't even old yet, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got the yellow wood, it's red in the middle.
Right.
Like, come on now, like, the tree so young, like, when it toppled over, the root's still intact, like, all around the tree base, around the, what they call it, the goddamn,
Stump.
the stump.
Right.
All around the stump of the tree, the roots is still intact.
Right.
Seen it with my own eyes. This is what happened when you say you love the Lord, but the Lord gotta show some of y'all niggas. Gotta show some of y'all. What you got? Mm-hmm.
So Lakia, and what you were saying earlier about, you said, I gotta sell dope or I gotta do this to, man, bro, that's like you having a woman and you fall off with your money. You want her to kick in and stick by your side and help you, but you gonna sell dope because you feel like you hungry. You gonna start going and doing what you want. You supposed to suffer for the Lord. You supposed to stick in there for him.
Come on now.
Paul said he knows how to be a base and he knows how to abound, brother.
Come on now.
So whatever condition you in, Doc, you have zero excuse not to serve the Lord.
That's right.
And whatever excuse you think you're gonna create, you should fight that demon and sacrifice.
That's right.
Because Christ, our King, did, brother. Our
Right.
King was met by Satan himself.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And did not jump off the mountain,
That's right.
right? Do it at the time of his crucifixion, brother.
Right.
Did not drink poison that was
Right.
going to unalive itself. He spit it out.
Man.
You see what I'm saying?
Man.
Brother, we are without excuse. And if you keep going to these Christian churches, brother, you're not going to learn that
That's right.
until it be too late.
Right.
And then you're going to be looking a 9-foot Negro in the face telling him you did this in his name. You did that in his name. And you loved him.
What he gonna say?
And then all he going to say, brother, is, you grum, bring that katana and slay this Negro before me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
never knew you.
Right,
I
don't
never
even
knew
know
you.
I'm saying, who you talking to?
Who
man?
are you?
And why would you even do that? Why would you even approach Christ with that?
Man.
You see what I'm saying? And that's
Hey,
what
You
they're
think
gonna
you
learn.
finna get over on me?
Real talk. You think I'm simple?
Like,
huh?
see this? Hey, no, on God.
Real
On the
talk.
Most High God.
Real
Y'all think that y'all are smarter than the Most High?
Real talk.
Y'all think y'all in the short-lived years you've been living on Earth, you think you're going to outsmart the Most High God that's been here since the creation of the Earth?
Since in the beginning.
Since the beginning, since Genesis, since Bar Yah.
And if I could, sir, he already said he ain't gonna wrestle with flesh no more during the time of Noah.
Come on, man.
I'm not finna keep striving with y'all dummies.
Right.
He already said that thousands of years ago.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? He repented against making us thousands of years ago already.
Right.
Come on. Like,
It's called familiar spirits, sir.
and y'all got a lot of them.
Right.
Y'all need to unfamiliarize yourselves with them familiar spirits.
Real
Right.
talk.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta back off of it. You understand me? Get yourself together because now is the time of the day of the Lord.
Ooh-wee. It could have happened.
Shit.
And it did happen for some people.
Shit, some people, 7 people for sure in Houston.
Real talk.
So,
7 people saw the day of the Lord 2 days ago.
Real talk. Keep playing.
Your day will come.
It rain or rain. This ain't EA Sports, player.
Come on now.
Come on. Verse 13. And the border went over from thence toward Luz, to the side of Luz, which is Bethel, southward. And the border descended to Adarothadar, near the hill that lieth on the south side of the nether Bethahan. Verse 14. And the border was drawn thence, and compassed the corner of the sea southward, from the hill that lieth before Beth-horon southward. And the goings out thereof were at Kirjath-Baal, which is Kirjath-Jearim, a city of the children of Judah. This was the west quarter. Verse 15. And the south quarter was from the end of Kirjath Jearim, and the border went out on the west, and went out to the well of waters of Nephtoah. Verse 16. And the border came down to the end of the mountain that lieth before the valley of the son of Hinnom, it's like Hinnom, and which is in the valley of the giants on the north, and descended to the valley of Hinnom, to the side of Jebusai on the south, and descended to En-Rogel. Verse 17, and was drawn from the north, and went forth to En-Shemesh, and went forth toward Gilead, which is over against the going up of Adumim, and descended to the stone of Bahan, the son of Reuben. Verse 18, and passed along toward the side over against Arabah, northward, and went down unto Arabah.
And if I could, what's so heavy about these biblical names of these places, right?
Right.
If you go there now, you see our oppressor has changed them. You know what I'm saying? Because, brother, they had to. You understand? Because the Lord, you know, like, we figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we do figure it out.
Right.
But if they would have kept these names the same, brother, we could have laid claim to all of this. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they had to change everything. And that's why the scripture said that's what the Antichrist would do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He will steal inheritances, change the face of the judges, change time, seasons, and laws, change the calendar from lunar calendar to a solar calendar, right? Set up daylight savings time, just cause all kind of confusion in the earth. And that's what he done. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord is getting tired of his lies. He's getting tired of his people being deceived behind his lies, brother. And once the Lord gets tired, we already have a champion, and he's going to win this fight for us.
If I could, sir.
Come on, brother. You ain't said nothing, but
like it.
you read them words. I'm telling you that, brother. My brother.
Say whatever you want to say.
I just wanted to say what you're saying now and what you said a little bit ago is heavy, because what you're saying now, what you said, he's done.
That's right.
And before, you know what I'm saying, when he got tired of our mess, he wiped us up with water.
That's right.
This time coming is going to be thermonuclear warfare.
It is.
That's all I had to say.
Damn right.
With fire.
Goddamn.
First with water, then with fire.
That's right.
You understand me? Avatar.
Get your baptismal pool, brother.
He gonna burn
On
you.
fire.
I'm talking about what they call it, the
Airbender.
Hiroshima shadow. What they call it? The shadow.
What's that? Oh yeah, the Hiroshima.
The shadow. What they call
yeah,
it?
Nuclear shadow.
Yeah, gonna have nuclear shadows on the wall.
And tell you what,
This is gonna be twerking. This
Right.
is gonna be twerking. They gonna have twerking shadows on the wall when the nuclear destruction come in there, and you gonna leave your legacy on the wall.
right.
Cause your body gonna be burnt to a crisp, and your legacy gonna be left on the wall.
And I'm gonna tell you what, if they had some real baptismal pools of fire in these churches, brother, I'm gonna tell you what, that'll stop that first gentleman stuff.
Come on now.
You understand what I'm saying? If they were truly baptized the way Christ said he was gonna baptize, right, and not John's baptism. You understand what I'm saying, brother?
That's
The Christian
why.
church gotta go, sir.
That's why they still blowing rods right now.
Good night.
Because John baptism don't stop you from blowing rods.
Good night.
You understand me?
It just make you a clean
It's just,
rod
you know
blower.
what I'm saying? Just a wet rod blower. Pause.
That's a tough
No diddy.
That's a crazy one. You know what I'm saying? Get chased down in the towel in the
Good
hotel
night.
room.
In the back of the church.
I mean, that boy punted that girl in that
Wet
church,
and
brother.
blowing God, dog, I don't even want to say it again.
That's tough.
Just disgusting.
That's tough.
In the so-called house of the Lord.
It's in the same place where he got to counsel people on their life.
Daddy, I see the wood.
That's
Salaki.
real tough. That's my man, bro.
Salaki, sir.
No, it's not Daddy, it's Diddy. I see the wood. Diddy, I see the wood.
Good night.
That's crazy.
So lucky.
Real tough. Got transgressors.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta bring it out though. Gotta tell brothers the truth.
What else we got? We got some more?
Lie, sir.
All right, with that, I imagine, which means to stand. Get to our next reader. Who next? Who on next? Go ahead, come on. State your registry.
You cut this Ban Yahweh. Yup. La Yashal.
Ban Yashal.
Ban Yashal.
Yekatazah ban Yahweh the ban Yashala.
Majum. Barak.
Yahaba Shivya Shabrakta.
Yahweh Shimei Shabarakatah.
Next time you say Baraka thumb. Because you're saluting three priests. No, sir.
La Shayal.
La Yashala.
Ya
La.
La Yashal.
There you
La
go.
Yashala.
And the cutback.
Yeshabi, which means sit.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 18, verse 19. Wa'abar. Wa'aibar. Hagabar Wal. Allah. Kadapa. Bayata. Kagala.
Keep reading. I'm trying to give a person.
Tazapawa na. Tazapawa na. Wahaya ha. Wahaya ha. Waha yawa. Tataza wataya wa. The taza a wa ta. Aga ba wow. Ha gaba wow. Allah. Ow. Lasa one. Lasa one. Lasha one. Lasha one. Yum. Hamalak. Hamalak. Tazapawana.
Tazapawana.
Ta
Tazapawana.
Tazapawana. Al.
Mhm.
Kwataza.
Taza. Mhm.
Ayara da na.
Aya. Aya. Radan.
Ayaradan.
Mhm.
Nagaba.
Nakaba. Mhm.
Za'a.
Za.
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 Mhm.
Gabawa. Gabal.
Gaba. Wall.
Gabawal. Nagab.
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 Mhm.
Verse 20. Wahaya Rada.
Waha.
Wahaya Rada.
Waha.
Wah.
Yaradan.
Wahaya Radan.
Mhm.
Yagabala.
Yaga.
Bal.
Mhm. Yagabal.
Yagabal. Atawa.
Mhm.
Lapa. Ata. La.
La
Pa.
Pa'af.
La. Apa.
La Pa'af.
La Pa'at.
Mhm.
La Pa'at.
Mhm.
Quadama. A.
Quadama.
Quadama. Za'ata.
Za'af.
Za'at.
Mhm.
Nakala. Nakalath.
La. Na Khalaf.
Nakalath.
There you go.
Banaya.
Banya.
Banya.
Mhm.
Banya man.
Banya.
Banyaman.
Mhm.
Laga wala taya a. La
Gaba.
lagaba wa la
Slow down. La Gaba.
lagaba
Wall.
wall
Thaya.
taya. Lagaba wall taya.
There you go.
Sir.
It's Lagaba Wall Lafi.
Look.
Lagaba Wall Lafia.
Mhm.
Lagaba walathia.
There you go.
Lagaba walathia.
There you go.
Sabayab. Lama shapa thumb.
So, there you go. Lamash. Lamash.
Lamash.
La
Lama.
Mash Pakathum.
Lamash.
Mash Pakathum.
Lamash pa katham.
Mhm.
Lamash katham.
La Ma Pash Kathum.
Lamash pa katham. Verse 21. Wahayawa. Wahayawa. Ha'irayam. Lama Yama
Lamata.
Yamata.
Lamata.
Oh, I'm tripping. Lamata.
I read the blue.
Salakia, I don't want
No
it.
sweat on
Banaya.
Banya.
Banya. Banya man. Banyaman.
Banayam.
Ban
Banayam.
yam.
Banayaman.
Ban
Banayam.
Bun na yum.
Man. Baya. Salaki. Banayam
Man.
man.
Mm-hmm.
La masha pa wa daya the la masha pa
Lamash Pakawathaya.
daya hum.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. La masha pa ka wa daya hum. Right? I don't want.
Yeah.
Mash Kawatayaham. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yara ya wa.
Mm-hmm. Yara Yakwa.
Yara Yakwa. Wabaya
Wabaya.
oh Kagala Kagala
Kagala.
Kagala Wa Makwa I'm Kwa
I'm a
I'm Makwa Kwataza Ya Kwataza Ya
Taza.
Taza
Kwa Taza Ya Taza.
Kwa Ya Taza
No. Kwa Taza Ya Taza.
Kwataza Ya Taza
Mm-hmm.
22 Wabayath Ha'ira Ba Ha Ha'ira Baha
Mm-hmm.
Wataza Ma Ra'im
Ma Wa Taza Ma
Wa
Taza
Taza
Ma Ra Yam
Wataza
Ma
Maran
Ma Taza Mariam.
Wataza Mariam
Mm-hmm.
Wabayath
Wabaya.
Wabayath Al
Mm-hmm.
verse 23 Waha'ai wa Yam Waha'ai wa Yam
I wa Yam.
Waha'ai wa Yam
Mm-hmm.
Wahapa Ra
Wa
uh,
ha wa ha para.
Wahapara
There you go.
Wa'ai-para
Well, mm-hmm. Well, I para. Good job.
24 Wa-kapar
Mm-hmm.
Ha'aim na ya Ha'ain manai ya Ha'ai
Manaya.
manaya
Read it once. Mm-hmm.
Ha'ai manaya
That's all you gotta do. The next word.
Ha'ai manaya Salakia I don't want
That's right. No spin out.
Wa ha'ai pa
Naya.
naya
Mm-hmm.
Wa gabar I
Walk up I.
Wa gabar I
Mm-hmm.
Irayam
Arayam. Mm-hmm.
Shabayam
Mm-hmm. Shathayam.
Shadayam
Shathayam.
Shadayam
Mm-hmm.
Aishara
Aishara.
Aishara
Mm-hmm.
Wa kata
Wa.
I'm not change. Yeah, it's
Bottom of 24. We at the bottom 18 and 24.
right here.
At the bottom. Last word.
Waka taza Rayana
It's Waka
Raka
Tazara.
Tazara
Han. Waka Tazara Yahan.
Raka Tazara
Hakan.
Hai
Waka Tazara Yahan.
Rakataza Ra Yahan. 25.
Four more.
More?
Four more.
4 more? Got
We're
you.
gonna
Idol.
finish the chapter.
Gaba I 1.
Mm-hmm.
Waharama.
Raha, wa, ha, Rama.
Wahara.
Did you hear what I said?
Salaki.
Did you hear what I said?
Salaki. Idol.
Raha, wa, ha, Rama.
Raharama.
There you go.
Waba ar wath. Rabar wath. Rabar wath.
Wa, ba, ah, ra, wa.
Waber
Slow down. Wa, ba, ah,
waba
wa.
rawath.
There you go.
Raba rawath.
There you go, brother.
Waham ta
What verse
pa.
we in?
26, verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
Waham taza pa
No, it's waha
waha
mataza pa.
waha mataza pa
There you go. Waha
taza
mataza pa.
pa
Mm-hmm.
waha kapa yara
Mm-hmm. Waha kapa yara. Mm-hmm.
waha mataza a
Mm-hmm. Two more.
war quam
Mm-hmm. Raquam.
raquam
No, listen. Raquam.
raquam
Wa-
war raquam
Mm-hmm.
raquam
Mm-hmm.
warrior war
Yeah.
warrior
Mm-hmm.
rapa warrior rapa
All.
all
Wa,
warrior rapa all
yeah.
rapa
Listen.
warrior
Rapa all.
rapa all
Mm-hmm.
warrior rapa all
There you go.
wata ra la laha
What tha ra ala. What tha ra ala. You hear what I said?
wata ra la
There you go.
wata ra Allah.
Mm-hmm.
One more out of one.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the last verse now. Just read names.
20 verse 21
28.
20 I mean Salaki 28
Mm-hmm.
wataza la I
Mm-hmm.
ha
Ha'alap.
ha'alat
Ha'alap.
ha'alat
There you go.
waha ya ba sai
Wahaya.
wahaya
Ba wa sa'ai. Wahaya.
wahaya ba wasai
Mm-hmm.
wahaya ba wasai
Mm-hmm.
haya
Mm-hmm.
yara ya war shalom ya war shalom
Wa shalom.
say it again.
Wa shalom. Salaki. Wa shalom.
Ya rawa shalom ga ba I ta ga I hold on ga ba
Ice.
ba
Gaba ice.
ga ba I ko ra yath
Quara-Yah.
Korayah,
There you go.
Arayam,
Arayah. There you go.
Arabai, Arabai, Aisha Ra,
Mm-hmm.
Aisha Ra,
Mm-hmm. You ever read the security
Waka.
announcements?
Salaki.
You ever read the security? No, sir. No, sir. It's more.
Oh, yes. I have done the security announcements.
No,
Salaki,
sir,
I
that
don't
is
want.
right there in the security announcements.
Oh, yeah?
The 10th. Mm-hmm. Pay the 10%.
All right, I don't want.
Aishara. Which
Aisha
means
Ra.
10th in the Hebrew.
Aisha Ra, got you, I don't want.
That's what you pay every time you get paid, right?
Right.
That's right. Most High Christ.
Wakataza Ra Yan. Yan.
It's Waka
Waka
Tazara.
Taza Ra Yan.
Mm-hmm.
Za'at. Nakalat. Nakalat.
Mm-hmm.
Banaya.
Banya.
Banya. Banya Man.
Banyamya.
Spanya,
Banyam.
man.
Banyaman.
Mm-hmm.
Lama Shapa Dam. Lama Shapak Dam.
Lamash Pachatam.
Lamash Pak Dam.
Pachatam.
Pakatam. Lamash Pakatam. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 18, verse 19 in the English. And the border passed along to the side of Beth Hagalah, northward. And the outgoings of the border were at the north bay of the Salt Sea.
So-
Gotcha, I don't want.
Go ahead and finish that one.
At the south end of Jordan. This was the south coast.
So, like, what y'all gotta understand is that as we've already broken down, you know, these are the inheritance that will give it to those who follow what what Joshua was instructing them to do.
That's right.
I said Christ, but you know, that's Yahweh the Yahweh Shayim.
Same thing.
You know what I'm
Same
saying?
spirit.
Right.
Same spirit.
He gave instructions for the Israelites to do. The Israelites followed those instructions. The Israelites were rewarded with inheritance.
Right.
Like, it's very simple. You know, when you say God is love, well, God's love is conditional.
Nice.
That's right.
You understand me? God's love is not unconditional.
That's right.
You cannot just do anything to the Most High God and He just loves you. The Most High God is not Cupid. The Most High God is not Teletubbies and what's some other
Barney.
Barney. The Most High God is not god dang any of these other loving deities that you have. What you got, good dog? Hold on, I gotta hear you though. We want everybody to hear you, cause you got something heavy to say. What is the Most High God not?
Salakia said the Care Bears.
The Most High God is not a Care Bear. The Most High God don't bend like aluminum foil. He don't bend at your will.
Right.
He doesn't change for your convenience. The Most High God isn't a simp.
That's right.
The Most High God isn't a punk, isn't a peon.
Right.
The Most High God is a man of war.
That's right.
And as a man of war, you got standards that you must stand by. What we like to call integrity. And as a man of integrity, if I say something, I'm going to do something.
That's right.
And this is the problem. Integrity isn't taught in our community because there's not enough of us who follow the Most High God and obeys the Most High God to know what integrity means. There's too many of us that's going into the Christian church learning the opposite of integrity, learning that, hey, I can say I love somebody but do things that the person that I say I love does not like.
Right.
Therefore, it creates a environment, a situation where everybody is doing things that they say that they love a person, but not showing that they actually love the person.
That's right.
And then that trickles down to the children, where the children are doing things that you dislike. That if, like, we try to figure out why we pay for the kids' clothes, pay for this and pay for that, and do all these things for our children, and they don't show respect to us. Well, you don't show respect to your father
Right. That's
in
right.
heaven.
And they go to school and eat the books.
You know what I'm saying? What you got? Go ahead.
Salakia Adawan, all people believe that the Most High God is a rewarder of bad behavior.
Good night. That's it. It's quite heavy.
When our children, that's why when you in the grocery store and your child wants something, he fall out on the floor and have a temper tantrum, because that's what you do to your husband, and that's what your husband do on the block when he don't get his way. He throw a temper tantrum and brothers die, children die, people, you know.
Good night.
and it's-
That's heavy, y'all. That's heavy, y'all.
That was crazy.
Salakia
That's heavy.
Adawan.
Most
Nah,
High
ain't no
Christ,
Salaki for that. Man, most
Real
High Christ
talk.
for that. Good night. Y'all throwing temper tantrums out here in the
Real
streets.
talk. Somebody got to go.
Baby boy,
Mhm.
Jody,
That's right.
Yeah.
you're a baby out here.
Gee, bro.
You understand me? That's why you run around in the church crying.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
'Cause
That's why you fall out in the
Mhm.
church.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Now we get somewhere now.
Emotional like Carl Thomas.
Emotional like.
Emotional.
You call him an emotional light?
That's right. That's right.
Emotional light is crazy. You Negroes is so emotional that you falling out and crying in the church like a toddler at the grocery store that don't get his candy.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that.
Right.
Parents, how does it make you feel when your child fall out in the middle of the grocery store? It's embarrassing, ain't it?
That's
Shameful.
right.
Like, you act like I don't look out for you, I don't care for you. You crying, you out here falling out and crying?
You feel like an oppressor's daughter that can't control little
Like, but-
Timmy in the stove.
Like, but just earlier I told you to clean your room and you ain't even clean your room.
Real talk.
But you falling out of the store and crying because you can't get a piece of candy?
That's right.
A piece of candy. Meanwhile, I told you that if you do right in the store, then I'll buy you whatever you want. The Most High God has given us that same environment, that same opportunity, that same scenario. He's done in the macro. He's done that in a bigger scale, wider scale. He said that if you do what I tell you to do, you will get these things.
Right.
We, on the other hand, disobey him and then fall out crying in a Christian church, hoping that he'll hear my cries and still give me what he said he was going to give me.
Right.
What the? Excuse my
If I
language.
may.
Go.
Salaki, I don't want, because when your kid been acting bad, this and that, Christmas coming, you still gonna give him what he want. Christmas, you celebrating some pagan holiday. He been bad all year, bringing home C's, D's, F's. He been this and that, but you want to be nice to him, give him what he want anyway, because it's Christmas. You get what I'm saying?
Real
It's
talk.
it's Valentine's Day. You been being
Dragon.
a dragon all year, but you still expect to get something for Valentine's Day. So you think that you could just be a monster here and God gonna still bless you.
No, I got another one.
Go ahead.
You've been a horrible person all year to your friends, but your birthday come up and you just
Right.
say,
There you
y'all
have it.
better. Friends ain't how they used to be. when you love yourself. You gotta-
If I could, sir, I got one too. if you're a mother, brother, but you allow the dope
Come
dealer
on
have
now.
your daughter
Right,
on
right.
now.
for the next
Right.
hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Right.
on Mother's Day,
Right.
like you see how the Christian church perpetuates sin and then puts you in a position where you're like a crying baby in the grocery store.
That's
You
right.
want the Most High God to move mountains for you.
Right. Right.
The Most High God gonna move mountains, all right. He gonna move downtown.
Real talk.
That's right.
He gonna destroy where you live at.
With gale force wind.
Right.
Just like how, as a good parent, when that child fall out, what you gonna do? I need somebody to over here to tell me. What you gonna do when your child fall out in the middle of the store? What does a good parent do? Your thumb. I know your thumb.
I know
though.
the thumb.
I know your thumb. though.
That look pretty good.
Salakia, so I'm gonna whoop that ass.
Ooh, what? That's right. Say it one more time.
I'm gonna whoop that ass.
Whoop that ass.
That's tight.
That's right.
Okay, you need an ass whooping. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
You deserved it. You earned it.
Real talk.
You earned that ass whooping. Take it. Take it.
Only a bastard won't.
Come on now. Take that ass whooping like a real man would. And then correct yourself.
That's right.
So you don't got to get another one.
That's right.
That'd be foolish.
That'd be very foolish. You understand me? I don't know a wise man that would take another ass whooping after knowing why I got the first one.
That's insane. That's insanity.
That's, come on now. But in the Christian church, what do they teach? Insanity.
You gonna crack
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results.
That's right.
Make a religion out of it.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we come into church every Sunday, falling out, crying, running up and down the aisles. Like it sound like, man, that was a amazing analogy. It sound like a terrible twos.
Right. That's right.
In the Christian church, everything you doing sound like the terrible twos. Hollering out loud. That's their praise and worship. You hollering. Oh, Lord! Oh! Jesus! Hosanna!
Oh man. Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah, y'all doing all that hollering, bro. Like, imagine the Most High God looking at you like you a terrible toddler, like you got the terrible tools.
Clean
Right.
and simple, sir. Clean
I'm going to
and simple.
hold you up by your arm, and I'm going to wear your ass out while you're swinging around.
That's
And
right.
you can't your feet off the ground.
That's right.
That's the Lord going to do it. Go ahead.
And you know something? If you could just go around doing that, I would shout out to Officer Knight. The Lord don't love you if he don't do nothing to you, because he say he chastises the ones he loves. You
There
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying?
That's the
You say, why them Edomites over there? If God punished you for this, why is it? Because he don't deal with them. Them ain't his children.
Come on now.
You get what I'm saying? He dealing with you. He gonna deal with you the way that you would deal with your children. You ain't gonna go down there and deal with Bobby's children. You gonna call your child in and deal with them, make sure. And matter of fact, don't even hang with them no more.
Come on now.
If I see you down there again.
Right.
Come on now. Like, see this, and we bring it up so much because it's most of the time it's me and Ashana Pasha, and we both fathers.
Right.
Fathers.
Real talk.
And it just makes so much sense to break it down as a father because God is a father and he looks at us as his children. We have to look at we got to look at the relationship that we have with the Most High God the same way we look with the relationship that we have with our children. The same things, the expectations that we have with our children, we got to have those same, we got to recognize those same expectations are expected of us from the Most High God.
Right.
You have, like, as an adult, as a person who has wisdom, as a person who's not completely ignorant to any facts, you have to understand that the Most High God looks at you like his child, and these are the things that he expects.
That's right.
And then, as a good child, you would do what he expects.
That's right.
Because you know what he expects, because not only did he tell you, he wrote it down in a book. You can open the book up, you can go back to the references, and you can read it every
Right.
day of the week.
Right.
And any time that you want, because you got it on your phone. And then any time that you want to check and reference what the Most High God wants, you can look it up on your phone. Like, you have, what we said earlier, No excuses.
excuses. No excuse.
You keep up with P. Diddy. You seen P. Diddy video.
Oh no, let's not talk about how niggas was keeping up with Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Right.
Good night, bro.
Right.
You could break that goddamn rap song down like a goddamn morsel of bread.
Right.
You can you got enough bread to give to the ducks and to the caterpillars. You can bust that thing down, all the way. But when the Most High God's words come up, now all of a sudden, man, it's up to your interpretation. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
That's crazy.
If I say don't touch none of that candy in here, is it up to your interpretation of what I mean by candy?
Real talk.
You better not touch nothing. You understand me? The Lord say don't touch candy. I ain't touching nothing. I just want to be safe.
Right. That's
I'm
right.
gonna follow the rules, and then I'm gonna do what Christ did. And I'm gonna follow the spirit of the law. The spirit of the law is, he say, go in the store, don't you touch nothing. Don't you touch none of that candy, don't you touch none of them toys. You know what? I'm just not going to touch nothing. You know why? Because, the spirit telling me that he just don't want me touching nothing. He must don't want me touching nothing because he named the two things that I love to touch.
Real talk.
What you got?
Oh, no, I was...
Good dog.
Somebody, yeah, Gadar, go ahead. Somebody has something.
Hello? Salakia, sir. I see a lot of people on TikTok and Facebook, they always talking about the books that's outside the Bible, like Enoch and Jasher. They talking about the emerald tablets in Egypt.
Right.
And they wondering why the things is going on. You not reading the 66 books and the Apocryphal, but you worried about what's going on, and you ain't read the regular books.
Right.
Why is you worried about the books outside the Bible?
Boys ain't changing batteries, ain't
What you got? Somebody, come on now.
On Shamar. See the mic? The other mic? I'm just playing. The mic been gone.
Yeah, it's broken.
How's the mic been gone? We don't know where the mic went.
Just go ahead, come up closer so we can hear. Probably we can catch it on the microphone. You got it?
Right here.
Just come right here. Yeah, come right here. Just say it out loud. So we maybe.
People worried about the people trying to figure out what's going on, but they not following the books that's in the Bible.
Right.
Real talk.
They doing everything but worrying about what's actually in the Bible.
Right.
All the everything else they following, but we got the Bible in right in front of us on our phone in the hotels
mic.
where y'all be going to sleep with them
Right,
females.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
right. Right.
Salakia, sir, to make a long story short, they doing everything but following these books.
Right. Right. Nah, that's what you call a smart dumb nigga. You understand me? That's basically what that is. You understand me? Like a child that can give you fun facts, but then when you tell them to do the normal stuff, I don't know how to do that.
Right. Good night, Trey.
Right.
Just chill out, nigga. I wasn't trying to do that. but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But you understand though, right? You know what I'm saying, B? Y'all, like, you smart at the smart things, but you dumb at the regular stuff.
Right.
You got book sense, but no common sense.
Real talk.
You understand me? We talk about that all the time as adults, just talking about regular adults. But that's how you look like to your Father in heaven.
Real talk.
Like, you want to get so extracurricular with all these extra biblical studies. What does the scripture say? Come on now. Don't let Gobble up. He off 5,000. He put in his work. Why don't you pull the scripture up instead of bringing the mic? Pull the scripture up. You pull it up. He gave you the blueprint. He gave you the scripture.
Here you go. Read it.
Read it. Go
This is the
ahead.
book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 12.
What it say?
And further, by these, my son, be admonished, of making many books there is no end,
Come on now.
and much study is weariness of the flesh.
Right.
Come on now. Hold on. It's another one though. Give me. Yeah. Go ahead. You got it. Nah, that ain't what I'm looking for. But
what's so-
read Timothy 4:3. Hold on. Read it real quick. Y'all know what I'm looking for.
And what?
None shall know her mate.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm
And
looking
what's so
for.
heavy, brother? You trying to find and figure out all these books, and you don't even know how to be a brother.
Right.
You don't even know how to be a brother. That's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to love black people, brother. That's what's cold about it.
What you got, you grun?
Sir, this is the book of 2 Timothy, verse 4, verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust they shall heap to themselves teachers, having each itching ears. Verse 4, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and they shall be turned unto fables.
Right.
Damn,
Right.
That's it.
That's
too.
right.
God damn, that's a tough one too.
That turn to fables, brother.
Yup.
Hey,
Oh, brother, he a good storyteller, brother.
it sounds good, boy. The angels. It damn it sound like a comic book.
Who got the Isaiah?
You know what I'm saying, B?
Right here, out of one.
He got it right here. Go ahead. You got it. Your Katsab. Go ahead.
It's this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 16.
It's gonna wrap it all the way up.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord.
Out of the book of the Lord. You know, the book of the Lord is right in front of you.
Right.
You ain't gotta go on Amazon to get the book of the Lord, unless you know what I'm saying, want to get the KJBA. You know what I'm saying? We understand about the Apocrypha and all of that. Keep reading.
And read, no one of these shall fail.
No one of these shall fail. None of the scriptures in the book of the Bible gonna fail you, bruh.
That's right.
Nothing inside of it is going to fail you. You're going to succeed through it. What else?
None shall want her mate.
No other book is going to be able to match up with it. You see Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, they trying to do a matchup. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. Think about Mike Tyson in his prime versus Jake Paul right now. Mike Tyson, that's the Bible, in his prime. That's Mike Tyson in his prime. The killer. Not even the ear biter. I'm talking about in his prime.
Before he went to jail.
Before, I'm talking about the Iron Mike.
Iron Mike
Yeah.
was yeah.
That's the Bible versus Jake Paul, the YouTuber. The Edomite.
A YouTuber.
Y'all reading Edomite books, Edomitish books.
Right.
Fables. Like the brother just said. You read?
For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
For my mouth I hath commanded. That's God the Father telling you what to do. But you say the Old Testament is done away with.
Right.
Go ahead.
And his spirit it has gathered them.
There it is. What you got?
If I could, Salakia. And really the reason why people study those other books, they're looking for power. They're trying to find a way to say, hey, look, I saw this, I learned this, and what they saying is wrong.
Right.
Where in here, the seven heads came together and laid down the truth for us. We don't teach nothing new from what they taught in 1969. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who teaches outside of what they teach, they're looking to one-up us. Think about it. Those books, Jubilees, Enoch, those are not real books.
Yeah.
Those are books written by white people.
Right.
Making you think they're real books. If you read them, they don't match up nothing with the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Enoch say those angels came down
Right.
and had sex with the women,
Right.
and now the women had children who are like Empire State Building tall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. But because they trying to search for something to outdo what we do here, they'll believe that lie to puff themselves up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The white man's the devil, bro.
That's right.
And the niggas who do that, they devils too, because they're pulling brothers away from the truth, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why we're so slow to gathering ourselves together, because there's so many fables out there pulling up, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Damn right. You Weed-relites. No Weed-relites formed against us shall prosper.
Right.
Goddamn, y'all sit up there, y'all smoke all that
Ooh, desire.
and you watch YouTube all day, and you pull out the book of Jasher and Enoch, and you see angels having sex with what you call it, and then you turn on Supernatural at night and fall asleep on it, and now you think you got the word of the Lord, and nigga, you're falling asleep watching TV too loud.
Messing up your subconscious.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
think you're reading something that the Lord didn't told you. Meanwhile, it's just goddamn TV
Right.
in your brain. You know nothing. You don't know nothing. But guess what? In the I.S.U.P.K, we here to teach you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna teach you. We gonna get you right. But with that being said, you got one more thing?
If I could.
Go ahead.
And it seems like our spirit is like, it draws toward conspiracies rather than the truth.
That's right.
You know, what's the black nigga name now? The black guy, he tell about the aliens and
Oh, I know.
The
Ben Carson, Billy Carson.
yeah, he's a new nut, you know what I'm saying? So now people are actually drawn toward him, to actually reading like our history, or our prophecy that the Lord gave us, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to hear those favors and those lies, you know what I'm saying? To not for God not to be real.
Right.
For me not to have sex with a white girl, I'd rather live in this hill.
That's right.
I got a cousin, so like if I could, he was a white woman.
Yeah.
He hate everything about the truth.
Right.
And he feel like he had to because of her. You know what I'm saying? So he'll follow Billy Carson to the end because the Bible says, nigga, don't sleep with that devil. You know what I'm saying? But Salaki though.
Yeah, give him a hand. Because see, that's the whole crux of the Christian church. That's why the Christian church is filled up to the brim.
Right.
Because in the Christian churches say, Peter had a vision. So I can eat pork chops. I'm going where the pork chops at. I'm going where the crawfish at.
Right.
Man, if we read in the Bible that you can eat crawfish and crab, this room will be filled up.
Right.
If you can eat crawfish and crab, if you can smoke weed, this room will be filled to the brim.
That's right.
Because niggas want to fix the community, but they don't want to put down the drugs, and they don't want to listen to the God.
Mind you, Benny
One more,
Carson.
one more if I could, Salaki. And big up to Commander Junior Hunter, you know what I'm saying? Because he could have tweaked the truth. Just tweaked it just a little bit, and this place been filled up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just tweak a small tweak. We had, I mean, just to wall to wall. You know what I'm saying? They'd have been in here. You know what I'm saying? But the brother held down the truth and stayed to his integrity, while the other brothers who left him didn't. And you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna come out that what that brother did was righteous. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take over. Salaki, I ain't mean to cut y'all off.
It's
Salaki.
coming out right now. What you got?
And mind you, that Benny Carson, that scientist that everybody listens to, guess what type of woman he married to?
I can only imagine. Let me take a wild guess.
Real talk.
Goddamn, what you got? You got one more thing?
I just feel like people like what's his name? Ben Carson, all these people. Them people Masons. Them people follow all kinds of weird doctrines. They getting ruled by. They is trying to bump shoulders with the oppressor, so they gonna go with anything to fit in with them. And another thing about the thing you were saying about they just wanna they don't wanna fix the community. They just wanna share in the benefits of the community being fixed. You get what I'm saying?
it.
They don't wanna come and put their brick in because it requires your hands to be clean. It requires you not to be a whore. It requires you not to chase after your lust. You get what I'm saying? So they don't want to come and fix the community. They just want the community to get fixed and for people to stop oppressing them and this and that. But they really don't know how. They thinking that they gonna be able to do it from the couch, smoke dope, go out here, sleep around, be whores, things like that, and the community gonna miraculously just fall out the sky.
By observation.
Come on now.
Right, I don't want.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. We're gonna end it right here. Freedom ain't free.
That's right.
You're gonna have to sacrifice and you're gonna have to obey the Most High God if you want to be actually and truly free and have the liberty that God wants you to have. With that, I-M-A-D-I-M, which means to stand.
Watch the coolness, all right? Just be careful, brother. Pull the chair, pick it up, put the stool.
La Yasha Allah.
La Yasha Allah.
Cover the scroll. Cover it.
How about Shimmy Al-Shabrak? Yeah.
How about Shema Shabrak? Yeah. Yahweh Shema Shabrak. Yeah. Yahweh Shema Shabrak. Yeah. Yahweh Shema Shabrak. Yeah. Yahweh Shema Shabrak. Yeah.
How about Shimmy Al-Shabrak? Yeah.
Yahweh Shema Shabrak. Yeah.
Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shabrak. Yeah.
Last. Imagine Wapaya Kodam. It means turn to face the east. Saw. We'll do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and English.
The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak with Ka. Taba'ah. Ratzazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathalanawa. Wacham. Kal. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawakinawa. Wala'ah. Tabaya'aynawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Awushaynawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Raka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. La'awalamya. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. All right, so turn forward. We're going to do one courtesy salute to the men of Israel. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat. Yahyamatah, Sar, face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to do a one courtesy salute to the sisters. Sisters, Imadim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Imadim Shabbat. Imadim. Barak. Yahweh Shemar, Adabah, Hashem, Yahushua. Yahyamatah, dismiss.